Guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to create this Parul Garg Inspired makeup look. I saw this look on her Instagram page and absolutely loved it. So let's get started. So I have already moisturized my face with Biotic Morning Nectar. Now I'm going to take this umbrellas and apply it all over my face. This hydrates the skin beautifully. I'll absorb it properly into my skin. And always apply a lip balm before starting your makeup. Now I'm taking a very light shade concealer and applying it over my eyelids, and this will work as an eyeshadow base. This concealer is from Kryolan Derma palette and this is the shade, I think this is shade number 4. Then I'll blend it with a beauty blender and set it with a translucent powder by Sugar Cosmetics. Now I'm taking my eyebrow kit from L'Oreal and filling in my brows. I'll definitely make a separate tutorial on how to fill your eyebrows. Now I'm taking my Morphe palette in the shade 35O and taking this shade from here and applying it on my crease. So I'm taking a fluffy blending brush and just using circular motions to apply it on my crease with a very light hand. Now I'm taking this shade and intensifying the crease a little more. So you need to blend it properly so that there are no harsh lines at all. So now I'm taking a 35B palette from Morphe and taking this black shade on my finger and dabbing it over my eyelid. Okay, so we are creating a brown eyes here and I'm taking a black because I want to intensify the brown eyes. I want a very dark brown smoky eyes. So for the base I'll use this black and then I'm using this brown shade from the 35O palette and applying it over the black eyeshadow. This will make sure that the brown color is intensified and will look very nice and dark. So I'm applying it on the lower side of the lash. Now I'm taking this brown shade from the same palette and applying it on the top side of the black shadow. Okay. And now I'm taking this another brown kind of shade on my brush and just, finishing with the edges. I'm just using circular motion to blend the edges with this shade. This will create a beautiful transition effect from dark to light. Always smoky eyes look good when it has a transition effect, that is going from dark to light colors. Okay, if the eyeshadow on the whole eye is of dark color, it will look ghostly. So again I'm taking this light shade on this fluffy blending brush and cleaning up the edges a little bit more. I'm just using very light strokes to build it. Now taking this another fluffy blending brush and again picking the shade a little bit and just cleaning the edges from all the sides, from the top, from the sides, from the inner corners, so that the whole look is so flawless. There are no harsh lines at all. So now I'm taking this light shade from the same 35O palette and applying it on the brow bones to highlight it, blending it again. That's it. Now let's start the face with this primer by PAC Cosmetics, applying it all over the face. Till I'm doing that, my eyelash glue will be ready to use. So now I applied my falsies. I'll mention the product details in the description bar below. So now I'm using an eyeliner by Sugar Cosmetics again. So the eyes are completely done and that's how they look. Now I'll use this concealer palette by MAC in the shade medium dark and I'll take this orange shade and apply it on the areas where I have pigmentation. It's very important to use a concealer or a corrector before going with the foundation because when you hide your imperfections, when the uneven skin tone is made even, then the foundation looks flawless. So that's a very important step, that you conceal your pigmentation or correct your pigmentation with the concealer or a corrector first. So after correcting my face, I'll use this foundation by Seasoul, and I'm using the shade LF07. This is a bit lighter for my skin tone, but as I have already corrected my face, so this shade would work. So I'm blending this foundation with the help of a beauty blender. This is a wet beauty blender, and I'll take my time to blend this foundation properly into my skin. Don't forget to apply the foundation on the neck as well, and the foundation is done now. Now I'll take this concealer by LA Girl. It's in the shade light yellow. This will brighten up my face as this has yellow undertones, and I'll do cream highlighting with this shade. And my god, the street dogs are barking like crazy today. And let me know how many of you want a detailed video on cream highlighting. Now spring a little Might Prep and Prime Fix by MAC, and then quickly I'll blend it with the help of a wet beauty blender. Take time to blend it very nicely into your skin, otherwise it will look like a white patch on your face, so you have to blend it like very nicely. Now I'm using this banana powder by Sugar Cosmetics and baking my face with it. I'm just barely touching the other areas where I did the correcting and the concealing part, but just to set it properly. Now dusting off the excess powder with the brush, and make sure you use this brush with a very light hand. Now I'm using this palette by Sugar Cosmetics and contouring my face with the contour shade. Just lightly contouring my nose as well and below the lower lip to make it look pouty. Now the blush. And to highlight my cheekbones, I'm using this highlight shade from the same palette and using a fan brush to apply it. Just highlighting the tip of my nose, the cupid bow, the chin area, and slightly the high points of forehead. Now taking this highlighter and applying it on the brow bone as well to highlight it even more. Now I'm taking this shade from the 35O palette and applying it on the lower lash line. So this will create a beautiful dimension to my eyes, and my eyes will start looking bigger. So I'm using a fluffy brush to apply it. And now I'll take a kajal, and this is a Maybelline kajal. I'm applying it in the waterline. I'm taking slightly this kajal outside also because I want to apply a very thick line. Now taking this shade and smudging the kajal. This will make the kajal long lasting, and this will make it smudge proof as well. Now blending everything with this blending brush again and applying mascara on the lower lash line. And that's it. Now it's time for the lips. I'm applying a nude color lip liner. This is by Coloressence, I guess. I'll give the link in the description bar below. And applying a lipstick by Nykaa. It's a mini lipstick in the shade 01. Again taking this highlighter and applying it in the inner corners of my eyes. And that's it. That's the final look, guys. I just love the way the smoky eyes are going with this nude colored lips. It looks so subtle and flattering. I just love this. So guys, that's the look जो कि पारुल गर्ग मैम जो है वो क्रिएट करती हैं मैंने उनके फेसबुक पेज पे और इंस्टा पे ये लुक देखा था जब उन्होंने फर्स्ट करवा चौथ के लिए जो है वो मेकअप दिया था किसी को, तो वो बहुत ही अमेजिंग मेकअप था और ये बिल्कुल वैसा ही मैंने लुक क्रिएट किया है। तो आई होप आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो, आपने इससे कुछ सीखा हो। अगर आपके लिए ये हेल्पफुल था तो मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, और मेकअप से रिलेटेड अगर आपकी कोई भी क्वेरी है तो आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट कीजिए, मैं ज़रूर उसका रिप्लाई करूँगी। और आई विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो। बाय।